live really quickly and talk to you guys a little bit about Gutted and what's going on and just have a chit chat. So if you are excited about this event, leave a thumbs up on this video and also check out some of the other creators who are going to be here. I'm going to be talking about a couple of them who I met last year, and then also what we can expect as spectators and stuff like that. So this should be kind of fun. Again, this is kind of just impromptu. I wanted to hop on and chit chat a bit. I haven't done a live recently, so this is good timing for me, and my signal seems to be pretty decent here, so we shall see how this goes as a whole. But yeah, I think I'm just going to let some people kind of build into the room for a little bit, and as people are building into the room, let's just talk. Let's just see what's going on, and I think I have enough water for this. We shall see. Basically, a few things that are going on. Hey, how are you, Jessica? A few things that are going on. I actually arrived to the Gutted event a little bit early. It's not open for everyone yet. However, I'll be one of the creators that's here, so they let me come in just like yesterday. The actual doors do not open up until I think tomorrow, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys, look at this, we have trees. I know that doesn't seem like a lot right now, but last year we were in a dust bowl, there were no trees, so this is a huge positive thing, and I am so excited because I have actually been able to sit out here and do some work in this beautiful shade and get some videos ready. So yay, I didn't know if that was going to be possible or not. I didn't know if I was going to be in direct sun. After last year, I was just crossing my fingers, and then I had looked up the event itself. Again, this is Gutted, and I saw that there was the lake, so I was very optimistic, but oh my gosh, guys, this place is super nice. Now, over the next few days, I will be showing you a lot more of what's going on kind of on the videos that will come out about the event. But I also wanted to talk to you guys beforehand to kind of tell you what I am expecting, and we shall cross our fingers and hope for the best that I am correct on my assumptions. I'm currently in Missouri, and it's right north of the Kansas City area. That's where the event is being held. Again, this is the Gutted event. This is the second one, and our good friend Lady Bug Out is actually participating. Now, I did find out something kind of after the fact that I did not know. Now, I want everyone to know that if you wear red and you are coming out, she'll be able to see you a little bit better because red is super easy to spot, which is why I chose to mention red in the first place. However, with that said, Lady Bug Out is actually on the blue team. They turned them into the blue team. What? So even though her signature color is red, we will be repping the blue team and also red. We're just going to make sure that when we're wearing our red, that we're saying, go LBO, or go Lady Bug Out. So I wanted to address that first. Let me catch up on the chat just a little bit and we'll talk a little bit more. Hello, Murphy's Outfitter. If anyone has not seen Murphy's Outfitter's page, you need to go check him out. I have something in an upcoming episode that you're going to be excited about. I'm just going to let you know, and it relates to Mr. Murphy over here at Murphy's Outfitter. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Yes, I'm doing a live. It's just kind of impromptu. There's some wind and stuff and some crazy noises, but I thought, why not? We might as well. It feels beautiful here. When I left out of Texas, it was still in the 90s and it was super hot. But last night, oh my gosh, it got down to like the 40s. It was perfect. I feel like I'm in fall and it's so epic. So that's kind of cool. Let's see. Who else do we have in here? GA from CA, I like that name, that's kind of a fun one. And then Lorraine and Jessica, hello, Wendy. So, as I was saying, I am definitely in Missouri right now. I'm going to be spending some time up here actually. I'm going to be doing some things in the Kansas City area, and then I'm also going to be spending some time in the Branson area. I have lots of fall to cover, and I am super excited about the weather change. It's going to make things just so much more enjoyable. Thank goodness the summer has finally pressed out of the picture. Now, that said, whenever I'm standing in the sun directly, it still is kind of stuffy feeling, and there's lots of bugs still, so it's not full on fall yet, but we're getting closer. Gotta love the Midwestern weather. Absolutely, it's nice, and it's hard to see on this tree because there's only a few of the leaves, but slowly the leaves are turning. You can see it more so on some of the leaves across the way. But I'm really hoping to chase fall and see the gorgeous colors. Now, there's been a few people that I have watched on the news who have said that peak is not going to resemble peak from some other years because the summer pushed so far down into the fall. But, you know, we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Let's see. This is kind of a weird timing on my live. I'm super sorry about that. My time is so just all over the place right now. Today, my gutted updates, of course. Today, Ladybug Out and the van team, as well as the bus team and the RV team, they're all getting ready for the event itself. They're doing some of the behind the scenes stuff that has to happen before they actually do the shooting of the reality show competition. And then also they're doing some other things. Ladybug Out, is she nervous? She seems to be okay right now. Now, there's a lot of things going on. They're still brainstorming their plans, and I don't know any of those. So that's going to be something that will be revealed in the future. But as always, a few little things. For those who don't know what Gutted is an event that takes place over one calendar week, basically, where they take 3 vehicles, a bus, an RV, and a van. They gut them entirely where there's nothing in them whatsoever, and then they build them completely from scratch to these amazing things. Now, I do have a couple videos in my library about Gutted last year where you can go check it out. A lot of differences this year I can already see that are pretty spectacular. The first of which being the location. Location last year was really harsh, inhospitable. There were dust storms. It was just a lot. The road was really gnarly. They didn't want to do that again, so they brought it to the Midwest, which the weather is much better, and we are actually at an organized campground. So it's a beautiful organized campground. And again, there's these beautiful trees everywhere, but right behind me there's also a massive lake. So there's lots of recreational things that people who are coming to the event can do also. So that's kind of nice. They have some trails, some hiking trails, as well as some bike trails here. Super fun. I actually spoke to someone who arrived early today, and his name is Michael. He went out on one of the bike trails, and if you're watching this in the replay, Michael, hi! He has a really cool e-bike himself. It's a beefy one. It's bigger than the one that I have, but he rode the trail. He said it's about 6 miles, and he was like, you will love it. So I am definitely going to have to try to do that in just a little while, or maybe in the morning. I don't know how the schedule is going to work today for me. But yeah, so that's something I'm looking forward to. Also, I found out that there is a place that you can rent paddle boards and then also kayaks. I think it's closer to the marina, so I probably will have to leave to go do that. But I'm really wanting to kind of do that either here or while I'm in Branson. So we'll see how it's going to go. But I thought those were some good activities. Now, I'm going to be camping with Dee, which is Ladybug Out, and then also Riley. She's going to be here. I'm trying to find out if any of our other friends are coming from last year, and so I don't know yet. I'm just trying to play it by ear, and at the same time, I've got so much anticipation for the exciting events. Now, the events themselves will start to kick off really soon. Again, the build teams got here early because they have a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that we're not privy to, and I just kind of keep seeing them a little bit here and there, and I'm just like, ooh, what are you guys doing? But it's not really anything too crazy just yet. I know that there were 2 people who decided that they wanted to do a live sometime during this. I think Riley's going to do a live, and I think Dia's going to do a live. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, but we're trying to figure out the logistics of both of them being able to do a live. So I probably will not do another live until after the event, but that's why I kind of wanted to jump on and talk to you all about this now, so that you could kind of have an idea as to what to expect from us. Regular videos will continue going out for me as well as Riley, and then I believe that Dee has everything all scheduled out also, so yay! So as for channel updates, that's that. The teams. So again, Dee is a part of the van team. They are blue, although we're going to still do our red thing because Ladybug Out likes red and she's wanting to be able to spot us. But they are Team Van, and on Team Van there are a couple of other people that I also know, and I'm very excited. One, I actually met at Gutted last year also. If you did watch my Gutted video, Billy, she is actually going to be on the team also, so I'm so excited. It's like a really interesting van-anniversary for a lot of us. It's also a friend-anniversary because that's where I met so many of my core group of friends. I'm hoping that Collie and Kyle can make it out. I'm not sure if they can or not, but that's where I met them last year also. And I'm not sure if Stephanie's going to make it or not, but if she does, again, friendiversary, whoop whoop, yes. Let's see, let's go look at some of your comments real quick. I'm loving Lady Bug Out's van. It's so lovely. It absolutely is. Guys, all I can say is it was very nice before. Beautiful. But now that she's made the modifications, I get to see it in person last night, and I was like, oh, I did not think she could outdo herself, but she totally did. It is so awesome, and it's so comforting and welcoming, and when you go and you get to sit in it, it's just, it's a vibe. It's such a vibe. Let's see, Jaylina's coming. Cool. I have not actually ever gotten to meet Jaylina, so that's really, really cool. I'm hoping I get to actually talk to her because so many people ask me if I know her, and I haven't got to meet her yet. Let's see, be safe out there. Definitely. You caught the live. Yes. I'm so random with them. I'm super sorry, guys. Good luck to Lady Bug Out. Have fun. Thank you so much, Denise. I will make sure I pass on that message to her. She is currently out and about doing things. I don't know. She was here for like a second and a half, and then she had to leave again. She was here for a second and a half, had to leave again. It's kind of chaotic, but I will say this, on the side that I am looking on, where I'm just a spectator creator, yeah, it's been chill. The camp itself, where we're at, this is where a lot of the people who are on the teams and stuff are parked, and because of that, they're all gone and working, and so I've been editing, and it's been so quiet. I can hear the birds. Occasionally I can hear a boat behind me on the lake, but otherwise it's been super, super just chill. Let's see. Have I played with my bike yet? Not yet. I wanted to save it for a nice even trail. Where I'm at in Texas, a lot of the trails that are near where I am are either super bumpy or they're dirt. And I wanted to do something that was just like a super flat surface designed for me to be on it so I could get the hang of it without challenges, because I just felt like that was going to be safer for me getting started at least. So, yeah. Let's see. Hello from Pennsylvania. Hello. Let's see. What is up, Charlie Grace? Just got packed. I can't speak today. It's been one of those days. Just got parked in Tennessee for the day. Where are you staying at in Tennessee? What section? Don't tell me exactly where, but what section? Let's see. Be safe. Yes, definitely. You know, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot for about a week. Not going to be moving around a whole lot. There's going to be a few things that we do that might bring us away from the event. Like, for example, if we do those kayaks. There's also a couple things I want to see in Kansas City. Something I'm super excited about, which if you are in the Kansas City area, I need you to like focus on this one. Glow Wild. It sounds crazy, but it's at the zoo, and it's a nighttime event where they have these lanterns that they have brought in, and they created them to match the theming of the zoo. Some of them move and are interactive. Some of them are just like these brilliant colors. They have places you can walk through. It's kind of like, the best way I can like summarize it for you guys is it's like a Boo at the zoo meets Christmas at the zoo, and it's kind of like this fused thing. It's going on until December 11th, so if you're in Kansas City, you should check it out. I am going to try to check it out and do a video for anyone who can't go, but they have done something similar to this at like the Birmingham, I think it was at the Birmingham Zoo or the Birmingham Botanic Gardens before, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm wanting to go there and share that, so that'll be coming up very soon. Also, I have been looking at the pumpkin patches, corn mazes, and things like that. And then Mr. Murphy from Murphy's Outfitter also suggested a couple places, so I'm definitely going to be checking those out also. So I have a full ticket of fun coming up on the channel from this experience. But then I'm going to be beelining it down toward the Branson area, covering the fall festivities there. I have a whole list of cool stuff that I'm super excited about, guys. Things I haven't done before, and then a few things I have done but I do every year because I like to share the variety of different things that have changed. So I'm going to be doing that, and then, well, I'm going to be going to Vanarchy, guys. I hadn't originally said that I was going to go to Vanarchy because I didn't know for sure, but I have made the decision to go to Vanarchy, and I am just going to be floating around until then. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you for the good luck sticker. Again, I don't have the ability to do the thing on here, so I'm just going to do the little dance. The dance is like the fireworks. The fireworks are fun. The dance is super fun. Oh, thank you so much, though, Purple. Let's see. I bet you'll be at I can't talk again. I'll be at Vanarchy, you'll be at Vanarchy, we'll all be at Vanarchy. It'll be super, super fun. And I did speak to Candace, who's in charge of Vanarchy, through some emails, and she sent me the list of all the cool things, and I love the new location. I definitely Googled it, checked it out, looked at the views, and I was like, last year's Vanarchy was really cool. I liked the place it was. This one, I think is going to be better. I know that's crazy that it could be better, but I think it's going to be better. And I think that the way that they're working to accommodate different things that people want to do is super awesome, but also they added a little bit of time to it. Last year it felt like we had arrived, we set up, and it was time to go. But this year it's going to be, we arrive, we set up, we can chill or do activities, whichever you prefer. And then you have some time to like think and breathe, and then it's time to go. So it's going to be a really neat event, I think. And I'm super excited because, again, it should be really pretty fall time still in that area. And the place that they're going to be doing it is close to the Buffalo National River. So whoop, whoop. I love that spot. Chill and meet people is so cool. Yes. I really appreciate not having to feel rushed. That's the thing. I've been to a lot of different events at this point, and one of the things that I appreciate most about different events is their interactions that they have, and then their things that they have for you to kind of grow and learn from. And then the activities. I mean, there's a lot of people who are looking for an activity buddy out there, and they don't have that because they travel solo. So places that put together events and then they think about those kinds of things is super, super cool. So I appreciate Vanarchy for doing that. There are so many outdoorsy people in the Arkansas area, and I realized that by how many people went on the hike and the bike ride last year. There were so many. Let's see. Hello from Northwest Arkansas. Branson is one of my favorite places, especially Silver Dollar City. Well, I will be going to Silver Dollar City. It is also one of my favorite places. I'm hoping to take a friend with me. We'll see how that works out. But the Tasting Passport is calling my name. And apparently they have something now, Foggy Hollow. And so I'm definitely wanting to see what that is. I think I just got hit by a bug. Oh no. Let's see. Will you set up a link to show the gun? Okay, so I can't show the show itself, if that makes sense. You can watch it though on Roku TV on Blank Space, and they do have a couple of free episodes already on YouTube with links so that you can go watch the entirety on those. Part of being a creator at the event though is that I cannot film all of the event. I can only film bits and pieces because otherwise that gives away the plot of the show, you know. But I will be sharing little pieces of it so you can kind of get the idea of what it is. And then also I'll make sure that at some point in the future I drop a link whenever I can for where you can view it in its entirety. It's completely free to view on Blank Space, and they do have an app for it so you can download it and watch it directly on your phone too. It's just Blank Space and then Gutted Season 1. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello from Wisconsin. The cheese state. Speaking of which, let's talk about cheese for a minute. So you guys probably saw that I went to the cheese crawl in Oregon. I thought that was absolutely fabulous. I need to know, since you are from Wisconsin, do you know if there is a cheese crawl or a cheese tour in Wisconsin? If so, I'm going to have to look into this even more because I know that it's going to be super, super, super yummy because everybody keeps telling me I need to go up there and eat the cheese, but I need guidance as to where to eat the cheese, and the cheese tour was perfect for that because it allowed me to figure out where to go. Let's see. Foggy Hollow is pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. I love whenever they change things up. I love whenever they bring in new things and whenever they highlight cool areas within the park. And I think that, so I was watching some videos from last year from Dollywood, and Dollywood had something that was similar to Foggy Hollow, kind of. And it was a big popular place. So I think that it's cool that because they're sister parks that they kind of melded that together in such a neat way. But I really want to see it in person to see how much of it was actually melded and how much of it is like this cool new thing. Anyway, it will be new to me, so I will be so excited. Pumpkins is always one of my favorite things because I just really love twinkle lights. So Christmas and pumpkins both have them, so it's a really win-win for me either way. So yeah. Let's see. Okay, they do have one, but it's over right now. Okay, Vegan Fest was in Madison. Okay, well, I'm going to go there in the future, so I have time. So if they do have something like that, I'll look into it a little bit more so that I can start to steer my direction because I never know exactly what I'm going to be doing, when I'm going to be doing it. I try to make sure that I plan enough in advance, but give myself a lot of flexibility, if that makes sense. Let's see. Have to go to Wisconsin, have their cheese. Okay, so that's the other thing though. When I eat, I like to do those kind of things with friends, so I have to get a friend to go with me. So, no pressure, Riley or Dee, if you're watching this in the replay, or even Aussie Van Man. One of you guys, we gotta go eat some cheese. Oh my gosh, I just tried to drink that with the cap on. It is pumpkin season. I've been seeing pumpkins at so many places, and there's so many little pumpkin patches that I've passed by on my way from Texas to here. So one of these days, I'm gonna take some time and just go to a whole bunch of pumpkin patches so that I can have a good like reference for those. But this year I'm gonna be doing good to get to like one. My calendar is crazy. I wish I had your flexibility. You know, the thing about it is I have a lot of flexibility, but at the same time I build myself into these little corners sometimes where I'm just like, ooh, I could do this or I could do this. And then I'll be like, ooh, this sounds fun. And then I start in that direction. And then I get so excited about it that I get tunnel vision. Let's see. Give you the link for the Wisconsin fun stuff. Yes, definitely. If you want to, instead of putting it on this live right now because it'll get stuck in the live and I won't be able to click it, if you want to, just send it to me in the comments after the live is posted. That way I can go back and reference it. That would be so amazing because then I'll always know where that was and it'll be easy to find again. Let's see. Hello, Teresa. I feel like I missed a couple. If I did, I'm super sorry. I'm trying to catch up, but the screen is glitching. YouTube has been changing some things too, guys. I wanted to talk to you all about that. So there's been several people who have mentioned previously that they were getting things from like a commenter who looks like me, but it's not me. And I had mentioned in my community tab, this is not me. Please do not respond to this WhatsApp. I will never ask anyone for their information unless it is for Patreon, in which case I will send you a private message on Patreon. And that way I can do that. But I just don't do that. I don't do giveaways or anything like that just because people exploit those. Unfortunately, it's super sad, but they do. Early in my channel, I tried to do a couple of giveaways and bots chimed in on them and sent people a bunch of like malware and stuff, and I don't want to do that. So I just don't. But YouTube seems to be fixing that issue now that enough people have had an issue with it. So since they're doing that, those aren't going out as much. At the same time though, they're also changing some other things on the back end, and while they're doing that, it's making it where some of the people commenting are not being seen as comments. And so because of that, a lot of people are just like posting their comment and then they're thinking that they're deleted or that they're blocked or something like that, and they're not. YouTube is just doing this weird thing where just some of the comments just aren't showing up, and it will work its way out. The best suggestion that I have to you guys is the suggestion that worked for me. Log completely off of YouTube as an app or on the TV or on the computer, and whenever you log completely off, give it a little bit of time, then log back on and see if it works. That hard resets the app, especially if you log out and then like swipe up on your phone so it closes out the app completely, and then it sometimes will fix it. Other times though, it's kind of difficult. YouTube is just bizarre sometimes, but it's kind of just how it is. I couldn't even comment on my friend's post the other day, and I was like, I watched your video, I swear. Please don't think I don't love you. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. I'm going to try to block this sun because it's doing this weird light thing. Let me see if I can turn so that my head is, nope, my head's not quite far enough over. Okay, let's go this way then, guys. We're doing a little dance here. We're doing the dance. But yeah, so that's happening. On the other side of that though, YouTube is also changing a few things when it comes to how it's sending content out to people. So if you are a subscriber and you have previously rang the bell, make sure that on all the channels that you watch, not just mine, but if you've rang the bell for notifications, make sure the notifications bell is still turned on, because they're just kind of doing some weird stuff. And, you know, creators like myself are the smallest fish in the pond for them. So if I send in a thing to YouTube saying, hey, my subscribers are saying they are not seeing my videos, I am regarded very low on the list in comparison to massive channels. It just is kind of what it is. So, yeah, there's that. Let's catch up on some more comments here real quick. Florida in the house. Teresa, how are you doing? Were you affected by the storms? I know a lot of people are, and I've been keeping everyone in my thoughts that is from Florida that comments on the channel. So just checking in. How are you? Let's see. Also, Northern Illinois for apple cider donuts. That sounds delightful. I found something called pumpkin donuts, and they're doing them actually in the Kansas City area. So I'm going to see if I can't go to the place that they're doing those. I just think that sounds really delicious. So we'll see. Let's see. Yes, more people thinking of you in Florida. Definitely. Let's see. Cheese and crackers are the best. Yes. Apple cider donuts are so yummy. Now I'm going to have to try these because I had never heard of these before until you guys just mentioned them. So that sounds delightful. I like your pink hair. Thank you so much. I decided I wanted to try something different, so it's just partially pink, but it's fun. It's kind of like what I did with the blue. It is a semi-permanent, so I don't know that it will stay. But for the time being, just having a little bit of fun. Is Riley there? She's not here yet. She will be here this evening, apparently. She's driving currently through Kansas, and she said just is taking forever. I'm assuming she'll get here a little bit after dark. Let's see. Do you like this location for Gutted better? Yes, definitely better. For one, it's not a burning inferno of heat. There's shade. For two, I feel as though because there's not dust, the quality of the air is better. There's hopefully not going to be any sand tornadoes. And also, I think that as a whole, just getting in and out is so much easier. The roads here are all paved to get in. It's at a physical, actual campsite. So I'll show you guys what that looks like, actually. Hang on. Let me show you. I can't take you too far because, well, you know. But, like, this is the setup this year. So much better than last time. And this is just a portion of it. Now, we are in, again, there's several different sections. And so we're in a section that is kind of more removed away from the tents because that's where they wanted to have everybody that was a creator or that was a person competing. That way they just have a quiet space after they're finished working for the day. Completely makes sense. But the other section also super, super nice. Big sites. There's some RVs. There's some buses. And people aren't even all here yet because they're not really allowing the public in except for the occasional here and there person who just kind of gets here. So it's mostly just the teens and then myself and a few others at this moment. So yeah, it's pretty cool so far. Let's see. Am I doing a live later with Riley? I'm not going to do one today. Riley's going to do a live while she's here. I'm not sure what she has planned. She just mentioned she would like to do a live possibly. It'll be her first live. So we'll see how it goes when it comes to the execution of YouTube and stuff. But if she's able to do that, I will definitely be on there supporting her, if nothing else. Let's see. Hello. Tell Dee you said howdy. I definitely will when she comes back over here. Let's see. Have I tried pumpkin ice cream? I love pumpkin ice cream. So fun fact about me, whenever I was younger, my granddad used to like to go to Brahms, and he and I would get pumpkin ice cream, and it was like our thing. And then I realized that not everyone loves pumpkin ice cream the way that I did, and I don't understand why. Let's see. Last year made for dramatic videos. It did. I'm hoping that this year's videos are more like chill, and we're going to, of course, show all the different things. I'm hoping that there's a ton of different things for spectators to do, and so I really want to focus on that too. I think that it would be very nice to be able to highlight the spectator experience and then also just bits and pieces like I did last year of the event itself. Let's see. We are in Missouri, just north of Kansas City, Teresa. Let's see. Looks like there are 2 Teresas in here. Oh my goodness, this is going to be confusing, guys. Is Gutted free? Unfortunately, it is not a free event. There are different levels of passes that you can get, and they still have a few available, so if you are interested, I believe that the website is guttedevent.com, and they have just like a standard day admission. They have like an overnight camping one and things like that too. Let's see. I am going to have to put Gutted event on my list. I was just there. Yes, absolutely. This is a good event because, again, I met so many of the people that I still am friends with to this day at Gutted last year. It is my friendiversary, and so it's super fun to come out and see all of the different people that were here last year and then the new people who are coming this year. And especially with the teams, it's interesting to see who's on which team. I have some thoughts. Of course, I'm going to be Team Van, but I'm really excited. The RV that they have this year has a few very interesting challenges ahead for them. I'm sure that they'll do great knocking out of the park. But if you have been following the Gutted Festival on Instagram, you can see some of the posts that Wes has made. Wes is the guy who's like in charge, I guess. He's the guy I know to be in charge at least. And he showed the RV the other day, and it is old. And last year they picked an old one. And it's kind of funny because this year it actually is a fiberglass RV. So they're going to have some interesting challenges that are different than just the standard metal cut down. So really excited about that. Of course, the bus team, a lot of those guys are already bus guys. So when you see their buses, you know they've already put in the hard work and made it awesome. So you see that they're going to be converting this bus. And last year they raised the roof, which was insane. So I'm really interested to see what they're doing. Let's see. Never heard of pumpkin ice cream. It's super, super good. Brahms has one that's a pumpkin ice cream that they sell in the just regular stuff. They also have a pumpkin cheesecake one. I definitely recommend. Let's see. I'm here late. How is the weather? It is fabulous. It feels like fall. When you stand out in the middle of the sun during the day, it is a little bit warm still, but for the most part, super nice. I have shade, so I have just been cool and enjoying it all day. When will me and Dee be cooking the cheese wheel? Okay, so I don't think Dee's going to be able to cook the cheese wheel. She's going to be pretty busy. But we will be putting together some different things and showing off some different stuff here. I'm not sure. We have a large grocery haul that we picked up. And so somewhere along there, I'm sure we'll show some food. Let's see. Hello, Tracy. The brie cheese honey pistachio. Yes, that one. So good. Still hands down my favorite. Although we have been doing charcuteries and things like that as of late, because brie is one of those things that you can only eat so many times, but there are so many other cheeses, so you can do charcuterie with all of the other cheeses. Let's see. Watching episodes from last year's Gutted is how I came across your channel. Very cool. I follow Sam and Dan, Endless Adventure, and Leave Her Wild, several other van channels. Yes, absolutely. And that's the cool thing about events like this, is that they interlink so many different people who otherwise probably might cross paths just like in driving, but maybe not in the same place at the same event. So it's super cool to be able to meet all the different people. So that's kind of cool. So welcome. I watched Steffi Lee. She was part of the van crew. She is an amazing artist, hands down. Yes, you are right, Penny. Like, her artwork is so amazing. And being able to watch her throw down on that van last year, it was just like, it came out of nowhere. Like, she just, and it was done. And I was like, okay, I would still be mixing colors. Like, she is so talented. Let's see. What's up, Bunny? Caught you on a live. Yes, they're so sporadic. I am so mysterious, but yes, I am here on the live. I'm mainly doing a little rundown pregame for Gutted right now, just talking about that event and all the cool things that are going on. Did I see Regretless over there? Yes, I've seen Liz a couple times. She is going to be moving around like a chicken with her head cut out like Dee. But I did see her yesterday. I gave her a big hug. I haven't seen her since we were in Wyoming. That's where I first met her. She's super cool, super, super sweet. And yeah, she was riding a bike by just a few minutes ago, actually. Let's see. Have I used my bike yet? Not yet. I'm planning on getting it out. My drive up here was just pretty much a through drive. I didn't really stop off except for at one place, and that was only for an overnight. Then I hit the road again to get up here. So there are some very nice trails, and I'm hoping to get it out. I met someone I was saying earlier. His name is Michael. He had his e-bike out and told me about the trail that's over here. It's about 6 miles, so I think that's going to be a very good one for me to start out on. He said there's no big hills. It's just a nice, comfortable, casual, go. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing. You challenged me to a bike race. Well, get a bike. Oh, for those of you who haven't been on the channel for very long, Aussie Van Man traveled with us a part of the summer. So we have a lot of awkward humor at this point. You should go check out Riley's video for today, and you can witness a little bit more of that. It's just kind of funny. Actually, it's not her today video. It was her. My days are blending. Her last video that she posted. You will get one and you shall win. I wouldn't doubt it. I'm not a competitive racer in any way, shape, or form. I do not claim to be fast in any way, shape, or form. My center of gravity is low, therefore I am slow. I'm jealous. It would be really cool to be there watching her paint. It was very fabulous, in fact, to see that. And I really love art in general. Sorry guys, my computer just finished rendering something. I really enjoy watching people do their thing and be in their element, and so it was super cool to be able to see that. Loser has to eat a Vegemite sandwich. Oh no. Okay, so anyone who is in the room, there are 74 of you in the room. By a show of emojis, any emoji, it doesn't matter which emoji. How many of you have consumed Vegemite? Just leave your emoji and let me see how many of you have done it. And if you use the bleh emoji, that means you definitely didn't like it. Hello, Amber from Canada. How is it up there? Is it beautiful and fall-like already? See, explore with Penny. There we have two emojis. That's a very sick and a barfy emoji. Yeah, that's what she thinks about Vegemite. I tried this. I tried it, guys. When we were at the Wind River Rally, I believe, I tried the Vegemite, and I will say this. For a moment, it was not terrible. And then there was this large cluster of it, and it like squirted in my mouth, and it was disgusting. And after that, I was like, I can't anymore. I just can't. See, lots of no's to your Vegemite, Mr. Aussie Van Man. Yep, more barfies, thumbs down, no, yeah, no, see, yuck, yes. See, the consensus is this is not one of those foods that is just like a bueno happiness moment. Now, I do understand, though, that different people in different countries value different flavors, and they like different textures and stuff like that. And I get it, because I've tried a lot of different foods from a lot of different places. And, some of them are a good hit, and some of them are a miss. But Mr. Aussie Van Man, I believe Vegemite is a miss for us. Let's see. Sorry, Aussie Van Man, even my family in Oz don't like it. See? No, not cool. Interesting. I don't think that Vegemite hot dogs would be good either. Just no. Anyway, off to new subjects that are less of a memory of let's see, a few other things. So last year, if you have watched Gutted from last year, you'll notice that one of the teams had Dual X on it. Well, he's actually here again, as is Jared Tucci and a couple of other people, and they're actually advisors and things like that for the people who are on camera, so that's kind of cool. And oh my gosh, guys, I just saw somebody who I know. Hello, friend. Guys, we have a friend who's here now. She just arrived. You have actually seen her before. No, I'm on a live. Would you like to come be on my live? You've actually seen her if you watch Glorious Life on Wheels. She did a tour, and I'll let her introduce herself. How about Seaweed?
Wow.
Ooh.
Hi.
Have you seen this girl before on Glorious Life on Wheels? Tell them what your
Hi.
name is again.
I'm Eva. I live in my Ford Transit Connect. I
Yes.
met Bunny last year at Gutted.
Yes!
Yeah.
So the people are starting to roll in now, guys. That's awesome. Oh no, hang on. We're having a discussion on Vegemite. What are your thoughts on Vegemite?
It's not great.
Sue Brock, it's still not working out for you. I'm just sorry.
What are your thoughts?
No, it's bad. It was
Yeah.
not good at all. No. So we have the Tiny Van Squad here, guys. Let me show you her van from a distance here, and then we're gonna start to wrap this guy up because we've been on here for a while. There's her little white one over there. You see, here's Dee's, there's hers, and then there's mine, and then there's Dual X's right there. Yeah. So the Tiny Van Squad is represented strong. But I have been on here for longer than I was planning on, guys. I just wanted to give you a rundown of Gutted and kind of what to expect. Again, Dee is going to do a live, Riley is going to do a live. They'll update you on some of the things that are going on kind of later in the event. But for now, I'm going to tell you guys bye. Because I have a friend to talk to. And I haven't seen her in like a year. So you'll be feeding everyone at Moon Landing. Very awesome. Speaking of which, Aussie Van Man should do a live from Moon Landing. So if you guys are interested in seeing what moon landing, which is an event that's going on at the same time as Gutted is, then go follow him. He's going to update you, and maybe we can convince him to do a live. We'll see. But for now, guys, bye.